Glenn Jacobs.
Hey.
Kane. However you know him, he's here in
Good morning.
studio with us.
How are y'all?
Have you done research to make sure that you are the physically biggest mayor in America?
So there is a mayor from another county in rural Tennessee that he's a pretty big cat. I think he's my height.
Really?
He's a big dude. Yeah, we could add something to the Tennessee Volunteers offensive line.
Did you play football ever or no?
I did. I played at Truman State University.
What'd you play?
Offensive tackle. Of course.
Yeah.
There's only one position, right?
Giant lineman, yeah.
Yeah.
So at what point in your life did you start to get politically motivated? And I don't even mean like thinking that this would be a career. I more mean get interested in it, because you've been talking about economics and politics for a long time.
Yeah, really, I've always been that way ever since I was a kid. I've been interested in history. Social studies was probably my favorite class when I was in school. So I've always been interested to some extent. Going through college, get exposed to some different ideas, and then you get out in the real world, and you find out, gosh, government takes a lot of money from us. What does it do with it? And sometimes it doesn't do very good stuff with it. So, just throughout my life, I've always been somewhat interested. I never would have considered running for elected office. In fact, at a point I said that I never would ever. Why would anyone ever want to do that? And then I changed my mind.
What's the biggest surprise you've had? Like, since you get elected, are you like, all right, the government, I'm going to make a difference? Like, what's been the biggest thing? Like, oh God, that works that way? That's awful.
Well, I don't know if there's been any surprises in that respect, because I went in, rather, don't want to say cynical, but I think a realist about how government operates.
Okay.
And it does go slow, and there actually is a reason for that. We want accountability, we want transparency, and that sort of thing. Seriously, my biggest surprise is how much fun it is. And it really is. It's a blast. I have a lot of fun doing this.
I mean, you've done a lot of fun things for a living.
Yeah, that's very
and
true.
And this is still like...
But I also think everything's what you make of it.
Yeah.
And if you concentrate, I mean, everybody's going to have issues. We understand that, and if you concentrate on that all the time, that's what you're going to, that's how are you going to feel about things. But if you concentrate on the positives and trying to have an impact and trying to do things, you think are constructive and doing those in the right way, that's what that's how your kind of paradigm emerges. And that's what I try to do.
So when you decide you're going to run, do you start painstakingly going through your wrestling career to figure out, okay, what clips are they going to play out of context in commercials that I'm going to have to explain to this county?
Well, yeah,
do you want your mayor doing this? Dropping your leg on someone's throat?
Yeah, well.
He said your mayor set a woman on fire.
Well, here's the thing. I think, yeah, you worry about that stuff, but I also hope that people are mature enough to understand that that's entertainment.
Well, Schwarzenegger got elected, so like...
Right. And also, I think the stereotype has changed now, which is a good thing. But yeah, it's always like, someone's going to say this or that. And you did have people saying that in the end. You just have to, whatever.
It's also got to be nice, too, that, like, since you're Kane, it's, like, so super character-driven that you're like, I'm not the Undertaker's brother.
Right.
I don't wear a red mask.
Right.
I'm not related to Paul Bearer in any way. Like, this is clearly a soap opera.
I always say that, most politicians are trying to convince people that the politician is the person they see on TV. Mm-hmm. In many cases, I was trying to convince them that I'm not the person.
I personally couldn't separate Senator Brutus the Barber Beefcake from regular.
If you come out with garden shears and all that stuff, probably not.
How many candidates have Undertaker and Rand Paul on
That's
the back
pretty
of
cool,
the book?
right? Cool. It's very unique. It's unconventional to say the least.
Yes, and they're both saying the same thing. He hits hard.
Want more Jim and Sam? Catch up with full episodes and interviews from celebrity guests anytime on demand using the SiriusXM app.